Alexa, what is the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 70 degrees.
Look, you guys know it is hot as hell in Houston. You know, I'm from Texas. It's hot. Okay, it's very hot. I think at one point in the year, we're like the hottest place on the planet, or one of them, top two, top three, whatever. So we got a cool cold front come through last night. I'm excited. I got my hoodie on. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna bring you guys a lot of boxing videos over the weekend. I got a busy weekend outside of YouTube, but I'll do the best I can. So look, anyway, today, well, I'm gonna reply to as many comments as I can. Now, you guys know, well, maybe you don't know, I get probably about 1,000 a week, like collectively, because I get comments like from every video I've ever made. So, you know, I got that. I got Twitter. I got Facebook. Counterpunch Boxing Talk, TALK, Counterpunch Boxing Talk on Facebook. So go check us out over there if you want to, you know, talk to me directly or the guys in the group. And but regardless, like I said, today I'm gonna try to, you know, respond to as many as I can. So let's get it started right here. This guy says exactly what I was thinking. LOL. I put out a video right here. Did Gennady Golovkin get old overnight? Now, that was before the Darby and Checo fight, and a lot of you felt, yeah, he did. Now, especially after that fight, a lot of people are saying yes. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, no, he had the flu, he was sick, give him a break, things like that. But we'll see. We'll get into it. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, get too deep into things here. I'm just gonna quickly go over these questions and quickly answer them. Now, Kovalev is the biggest challenge because of his weight and size. Canelo is daring to be great, facing a taller, heavier opponent. So, you know, that video right here, basically I was asking you guys, you know, who's more dangerous? Is it Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin trilogy, or is it Kovalev? Okay, in my own personal opinion, I think, you know, even, look, forget about age and forget about, you know, the recent events with Gennady Golovkin. I feel Kovalev is, you know, he's more dangerous than Gennady Golovkin right now. You know, simply because of his size and then his division. I mean, come on, we're talking about a light heavyweight. Gennady Golovkin is a small middleweight. Yes, he's a knockout artist. He has power, but that power has diminished. I mean, where was that power, you know, with Daniel Jacobs, right? Where was that power in the first two Canelo fights? So, or the, well, you know, the Canelo fights, 1 and 2. So Golovkin's power is definitely diminishing. You know, couldn't even knock out Sergey Darby and Checo. You know, a smaller middleweight that was, was he, like a 4-1 under? I forget, definitely an underdog, right? Definitely an underdog. So, you know, you can't deny Golovkin's power is diminishing. Therefore, I feel like Kovalev, you know, just knocking out Anthony Yarde. He's a big dude. I mean, Yarde is, what, 6 foot tall, 6'1"? You know, he's a big guy, right? He's a big guys. I mean, I think if they wanted, they could make cruiserweight. Okay, these guys are big, and Kovalev's knocking them out. So, of course, I mean, how could you say Kovalev is not the more dangerous opponent? So, crazy to me when people say it would be Gennady Golovkin. You know, and nothing against Triple G. You know, nothing at all. But I think in a trilogy, I think Canelo easily beats Gennady Golovkin. I mean, that's my opinion. So, this guy says here, Canelo is the face of boxing, and just like Mayweather, look, before I start reading these, I'm gonna tell you, you guys need to go back and edit a lot of your comments, because I was kind of reading through them before my video, and I couldn't comprehend half of them. So a lot of them I'm gonna skip over. So anyway, Canelo is the face of boxing, and just like Mayweather, he meant to say he's got dirty ass haters, okay? That's who's downgrading Kovalev, but they don't know shit about boxing. Okay, so this guy here, I mean, I do agree. I don't think Canelo is getting his fair due respect going into the Kovalev fight. I mean, if Gennady Golovkin was going to fight Kovalev, I mean, I feel like we would all be tripping out, you know, praising him and, you know, holding him up on a pedestal, right? And I really think we should be doing the same for Canelo, and I don't understand the hate for it. I'm going to make an entire video talking about it. It's ridiculous. It is. I mean, no matter how, it doesn't matter how you feel about Canelo. Good, bad, love him, hate him, like him, you know, you're not really sure. You're kind of stuck in the middle. So doesn't matter. This is a very dangerous fight for him. And, you know, and now, oh man, let me back up. Look, see, look, you guys get me talking about Canelo, and, you know, it just like triggers something in me. Okay, I put out a video. Okay, according to someone that I do trust, they tell me the fight is going to be rigged. It's going to be fixed, right? For Canelo well, they said decision. I'm thinking unanimous decision. So, but I don't know. We don't know if that's true or not. Now, if it is true, I mean, what a shame, what a pity. That's going to be terrible, disgraceful. But if it is rigged, okay, if the fight is rigged, we'll know. I mean, you'll know. You can tell Kovalev pulling punches. He might go down from a, little, bullshit shot or something. We'll be able to dissect it and tell. There's no way that Kovalev can lose without us knowing, okay? Because we know we're boxing. Now, maybe to the casual fan, or to the crossover viewer or something like that, maybe he can fool them, but not us. So we'll see. But my point is, yes, it is an incredibly dangerous fight, although it might be rigged. So it's complicated, people. It's complicated. Okay, so anyway, this guy here, fight film. It's should have, not should of. Okay, where did you learn English? Question mark. Facebook? Question mark. There's a lot of question marks there. Fight film. Okay, let me tell you about one of the, in my opinion, if I could hand out like the biggest douchebag reward or award, sorry, okay, grammar police, there's another grammar error, award on YouTube or Facebook, it would probably be to the grammar police, okay? Because my video is titled right here. He's talking about this. Gennady Golovkin, why he what the hell is that video? Hey, let me click on it real quick. Hey, we're gonna click it. We're gonna investigate, people. Okay, why he should have lost was the title to my video right there. You just saw it. Okay, and he's saying, no. Your title should be, it's should have, not should of. Okay, I said, well, he should have lost. It's should have lost. Okay, again, seriously, dude. Like, who in the hell goes around correcting people, on YouTube or social media? It's got to be just the biggest diva douchebag thing in the world. So just please, just stop. Just stop. Come on, man. I mean, if you don't have anything intelligent to say, then then don't. Right here. View this comment on page. Should I block them? Here, let's see. Boom. Let me click on this. Should I? Should I? No, I'm not like that. See, here's the thing, people. I'm not like that. I don't block people. Okay, Clarissa Shields. I put out a video. I think it's got like 12 or 13,000 views right now, so kind of made a pretty big splash. But he goes on to say how she's from Flint, Michigan, and blah, blah, blah. But I do want to talk about that a little bit. Okay, the trainer, the trainer that got hit, completely sucker punched. This was a 71-year-old senior citizen, okay? Not only punched, okay, but sucker punched in the hallway, hospitalized. I believe he had to have some kind of surgery or, some kind of medical procedure. He was badly injured, fell, hit his head. And, you got Shields talking on Facebook how, she can just get another coach. The fight can go on. I mean, she's acting like this 71-year-old man, this African-American man. I mean, someone that she should respect and admire, okay? Especially being a senior citizen. Like, we should all respect our elders, right? I mean, she's acting like, he's a boxing glove. Or, she's like, oh, well, just get another one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, her opponent flew in on, got to the airport and like, oh, we lost your luggage. And, and Shields is like, oh, we'll just get some more gloves or get some more She's acting like he's nothing, and just taking no responsibility. There wasn't any, I didn't think a really sincere apology. It was just, oh, well, anybody can get hit. That's what she was saying. Anybody can get hit, and I know she was saying, basically, people are trying to defend that comment. I'm not going to get into it. Look, we know what she meant by that when she said anyone can get hit. It was just very disgraceful, very distasteful, disgusting, just repulsive behavior. And, Showtime put a lot of money into her. She had a $350,000 payday that she lost. And I said in my video, it's clear as day who did it. Okay, this guy ran out the door running from, security, police, whatever. And turns out I was right. Okay, it was her brother or her brother's friend, one of the two, whatever, but I was right. So anyway, enough of that. But again, just what a shame, and I was actually going to start, kind of supporting her on my channel. That's why that day, actually, I was like looking into her because I knew she had a fight coming up on Showtime. This was actually during the Gennady Golovkin fight. I actually recorded it on my DVR, so I need to go back and watch it. But her fight was canceled. But of course, the Showtime card went on. But my point is, you know, there was like it was going to be a historic fight for women's boxing. She lost a career high payday. Just made herself look like a complete ass, just a complete ass. I mean, and probably I'd say ruined her career. If it didn't ruin her career, it is severely damaged. I mean, you have lawsuits flying everywhere, and what a shame. Just what a shame, you know. And people are, oh, you can't blame her. Yeah, I can, because look, as a fighter, you let these people in. You gave them press credentials. They had no business being up there on the stage. Her sister was up there, you know, like a wild dog up there, like trying to fight people on the stage, you know, cussing and yelling, you know, bowing up to grown ass men and stuff. It was crazy. Absolutely. Like, you know, you are a professional boxer. What are these people doing up there? Like, get them off the stage. You know what I mean? So it is her responsibility. When she gave those people press credentials, she put her name on the line. I'm Counterpunch Boxing. If I give you a press credential under my name, you know, and you go and do some stupid shit at a boxing match, it's going to come back on me. Okay. You know, so, and obviously I'm right, because now there's legal action that she's up against. So what a shame. What a shame. But anyway, okay, sorry. Look, I'm very passionate about that, because I think it was a disgusting act, just a cowardly act to punch that old man. I mean, I hope that guy, you know, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to prison. You know, that should be like attempted murder. I mean, seriously, to hit a senior citizen like that, come on now, disgusting. Okay. But, and that's how I feel about it. And I will never, ever support her, ever. There's no redemption in my eyes. So, okay, this guy, Jeremy. I think his power hasn't left, but his boxing ability needs to get a little better to get better defense, okay? I'm not sure what he's talking about there. Probably Gennady Golovkin. He says he believes his power has left. I do too. Right here, let's see the title of the video. Let me click on this real quick and see what video they're talking about here, because I forget. I make a lot of videos, so I gotta... Okay, Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev. Oh, pre-prediction. This was me predicting Canelo-Kovalev, and this guy was commenting on that. So, whoever wins is all good to me. I actually like them both. You know, okay, cool. I see what he's saying. Although, again, I do have Canelo, that's kind of my pre-prediction in that video. I have Canelo winning by decision. Well, Counterpunch Boxing, with all due respect, you are missing the most important part in your talk. I don't know why that's in quotations, which is strange, because I bet whatever that you know the facts. I bet whether that you know. See, I bet whatever that you know the. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to read it. I'm not going to read the comment. Like, if I can't read it in 2 takes, I'm out. That's too long. Can't read it. Ducking Gennady Golovkin after Gennady Golovkin performance against Darby and Checo. What exactly is Canelo ducking? What seems to be an old, aging Triple G that arguably lost against someone who is not even an elite fighter. Okay? He's talking about... Oh, I was asking, you know, is Canelo ducking Gennady Golovkin? And the answer is yes, 100%. 100%. You can call it politics. You can say he doesn't want to give him a payday. You can say whatever you want. It's the most lucrative fight for Canelo. Okay, he agreed to it when he signed up with DAZN and got, you know, $300 million. I mean, you know, he did anything in his power to duck the trilogy, regardless if I feel he's going to win or lose. He ducked Gennady Golovkin. You know, again, go watch my videos. I can, you know, rant about it for an hour, but he ducked him. Okay, what's up, John? Okay, 3 days ago, Canelo was going to kill... Hang on, let me zoom in here. Let me zoom in. Okay, okay, 3 days ago, Canelo was going to kill... Or was it slaughter and KO Triple G? Now, all of a sudden, Canelo has taken a lot of wear and tear on his body. Oh, well, that was the past. Sergey Kovalev does not have the power that Triple G has... that Triple G never has had it, but I think because of Canelo's arrogance in thinking no one can hurt him or beat him. And I think you're right. And in a lot of my videos, John, shout out to you, my friend. I appreciate all you do. But I think Canelo is bitten off more than he can chew. I do have him winning by decision, but that might change. I mean, I need to dig a little deeper in this. Is the fight rigged? Okay, I need to dig a little bit deeper. But if it's a legit, honest, like just one-on-one fight, I might pick Canelo. I need to see the press. I need to see the open media workout. I need to see the interviews. I need to see the face off. I need to see the weigh-in. It's very hard to make a prediction this early, although I mean the fight is coming November 2nd. Today is the 12th or 13th, so we're a couple of weeks out here. So and I think we got the Usyk fight tonight. Is that tonight, right? I believe, yeah, Usyk's fighting tonight. So I'll definitely be on YouTube tonight making a video about that, maybe a prediction, definitely a reaction video, because I'll be watching on the zone. So, but yeah, John is saying does not have the power that Triple G. I don't really agree with that, John. I do think Kovalev has the power. I mean, I think he has more power. I mean, even if you just look at just the size, the kinetic energy, he's a bigger man. He's a light heavyweight. So if the power isn't, if he doesn't have more power than Triple G, it's at least as much. I mean, that's my opinion. So, but yeah, I think, Canelo, he is being a little bit arrogant here. And that's why I think the fight is highly suspect. I mean, come on, you're moving up to light heavyweight. Why not another light heavyweight to test the waters, right? If you want to jump up and test the waters, I mean, come on now. But then I understand he's going for a belt. I get it. But, man, come on. I mean, why Kovalev, right? I mean, he's considered one of the most dangerous light heavyweights out there. So I don't understand it. It's weird to me. Like, I mean, we see boxers all the time. They'll jump up a division, maybe go for an easy win, somebody with the belt. But in this situation, I feel like you guys are really underestimating Kovalev, maybe because you hate Canelo. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy to me that Canelo isn't getting, respect for this fight. Although, is it rigged? I don't know. So it's a very complicated thing. So, but time will tell. Time will tell. Follow the channel and you'll see, because trust me, I will get to the bottom of it. Okay. And look, and that's the thing. A lot of channels out there, a lot of YouTube channels out there, they'll make a video and they don't really follow up. I like to follow up on my videos, or if I'm, researching or reporting on something, I like to follow up on it. Even like what I'm doing right now. Okay, it is 6:20 in the morning, and I'm on YouTube trying to follow up with you guys. So and I'm not going to make any money on this video. There's no reason for me to do this video other than to reach out to you guys and just show my appreciation, really. So I think Canelo should fight Gennady Golovkin after this fight and beat him for the same title for the second time, just to infuriate Gennady Golovkin. Man, that's kind of rogue. That's kind of rogue, man. That's kind of hard. I think Canelo should fight Gennady Golovkin in this fight and beat him for the same title for the second time, just to basically piss off Triple G fans. Well, all right, dude, you're entitled to your opinion, but that's kind of harsh, man. That's kind of dark. That's kind of dark. That's that Gennady Golovkin dark hate right there. We call that dark hate. So, all right, Canelo by UD, wide scorecards. The winner is in the contract, LOL. In all seriousness, Canelo is the cash cow. There's no way he loses the fight. I think you're right, man. And to me, that's what takes the fun out of it, because like I said, I have like all these crazy mixed emotions. Like, is it rigged? I don't know. Canelo? I don't know. Is Kovalev dangerous? I think he is, but I really don't know. It's just, there's so much this is a crazy thing. You have to admit, Canelo going to fight Kovalev is crazy for it's a multiple layer. It's like an onion. You got to keep peeling that layer after layer after layer. It's very complicated. So anyway, but anyway, shout out Country Boy. All right, the global tab, blah 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 something. Dad posing with the son for a photo. He's talking about the the now famous Canelo-Kovalev picture that's kind of floating around. It's not an easy fight for Canelo, and I predict Kovalev will knock Canelo down for the first time when Canelo tries throwing the left to the body, opening him up for a Kovalev right hand that drops Canelo to the knee. I want to read the rest of your comment, and that's a damn good point you're making. I was actually talking to a friend shout out. I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want me to or not. I was talking to a friend on the phone. Actually, that was today? No, yesterday. Wow. Yeah. What is today? Saturday. It was Friday. Anyway, my friend called me. We're chatting about boxing, and I told him, I said, yeah, I kind of think, Canelo's going to hit the canvas. I think, Kovalev will probably knock him down. And then my friend said, yeah, he's got to keep up appearances, but then he's going to come back and win on the cards, right? He's going to get an early knockdown. It's going to be a 10-8 round, but then, he's going to basically just win every round or whatever to get the decision to make it look a little bit more convincing, so... that way it's like, yeah, if I'm Canelo, yeah, I got knocked down. But not only, it's like a Rocky moment. Not only did I get knocked down, but I came back to win. So we were talking about that. So good point. Okay, Grady, good video, shout out, thank you. Okay, Kovalev is a raging alcoholic. How do you know this? I mean, look, these comments right here. Kovalev is a how do you know this? Because Andre Ward told you, or what's his Virgil Hunter, said he likes vodka. I mean, how do you know? Like the shit we read on YouTube. I dislike. You get a big old thumbs down from me, buddy. All right. Be quiet. You were not there. Oh no, you get a heart. Right? Okay. Counterpunch boxing. I really think everyone is underestimating the talent of Darby and Checo just because he has 14 fights. I think Darby beats Andre and Charlo. His nickname should be The Problem instead of Broner. You're right. I underestimated him. I damn sure did. I mean, look, there's one thing you guys know about me. I admit when I'm wrong. I definitely underestimated him. Or did Gennady Golovkin get old? Or did he have the flu or whatever? Who knows? Because, look at the Colque fight. He didn't look all that great. Even Chris Mannix talked about it, in the pre-fight build-up that Sergey Darby and Checo, he didn't look all that good. Didn't look all that good against Daniel Jacobs and had the night of his life against Gennady Golovkin. But is he one of those fighters that... they adjust to the pressure, right? So they rise to the occasion. So did he just rise to the big platform and have the night of his life, and he took advantage of an ill, off night Gennady Golovkin? Maybe, could be. I don't know. That's why we need a rematch. And so, here's a little sneak peek. I got 2 videos coming out. One, I'm going to talk about the Canelo Kovalev fight, and I think why we should support it. And number 2, should I say? I don't know. No, I'll just save it. But trust me, there's going to be another really good video coming out. So you guys, stay tuned. Okay, so right, yeah, and this guy right here, what I was talking about. Okay, Gunny Highway 1, shout out, buddy. Okay, if he was legit sick with the flu, that would make you fight like shit, right? Yeah, it would, of course. If you have the flu, you can't do anything. You're not 100% for anything. So yeah, of course, but we don't know. According to Gennady Golovkin, he felt fine, okay? But then, Eddie Hearn put out the tweet that said, Triple G won't say it, but I will. He was ill. And then we heard he had a fever, and I heard from an inside source of mine that yes, in fact, he was ill, so Counterpunch, you ask yourself, do you really see Canelo losing the fight? This is strictly business. Scorecards have been filled out already. Canelo by decision. Yep, I think you're right there. Okay. Shout out Gomez. Okay, I saw the Gennady Golovkin fight and thought he lost, but after I saw a video from Fight Film, I can see why GGG got the win. You should watch that video, Counterpunch fight. Now, I would watch the video from Fight Film, but if he's going to come on my channel and act like a douchebag, then I'm not going to. That's my policy. That's the thing. People that come on here and try to be disrespectful or to gain clout for their own channel, I don't have anything I will never watch his video. I will never acknowledge him again. I will never go to his channel. That's it. Unless he wants to apologize. You don't come on my channel, acting like a dick, and then want me to go over there and respect your opinion. If you can't respect me, you're going to come on here and correct my spelling like you're my fucking, my goddamn grammar teacher. Fuck that. So, no, I'm not going to watch it. So, anyway, easy to predict. Canelo wins by controversial decision. No KO, Canelo wins. You might be right. You might be right. Canelo will fold Kova with body shots. See, I don't see. There's not a lot of people out there that are talking about, yeah, Kovalev, he is going to win. So yeah, there's very few. It's like people just they're counting. It's crazy. They're counting Sergey Kovalev out of the fight already. Like he's the underdog. I mean, it's insane to me. Ed John Minsa, you mean shots to the groin, right? True. I mean, those, look, and I made videos and I did the whole slow motion. In fact, one of my videos got taken down for like copyright because it had like almost like 200,000 views. I mean, it was crazy. And one night it was getting close to like 250,000 views. And I was showing like the slow motion punch where Andre Ward was hitting him, low blow and all that, and totally exposed Andre Ward. And of course, HBO took it down. So right here, Banks is the worst trainer in boxing. I don't know that he's the worst, but he's not good. I mean, from what I can see, I mean, look, your results, I mean, that's a gauge of how good you are or aren't, okay? I don't know, maybe Fight Film can correct that. Maybe I didn't say that right. So somebody call the grammar police. But you guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know, like I said, from what I see, I'm not impressed. Even when Alexa, why are you beeping? Shut up. Anyway, yeah, not impressed. So, but then, in his defense, he does say, well, first let's talk about his history, just 2 seconds. I mean, we know Emmanuel Stewart passed, right? R.I.P. Love him. Like one of my idols as a coach. Okay, so he kind of inherited Klitschko, and really that is his claim to fame. He had that inheritance. Klitschko, he was a boxer himself, not very good. Not, go back and look at the record. I think he's a little punchy. Honestly, I mean, we see a lot of boxers, that are a little punchy, kind of like Bernard. I don't know if you guys seen Bernard Hopkins lately, but man, like he is really getting bad. Kind of like what's his name? Brandon Rios, kind of like Brandon Rios. So even Mike, look, I had a chance to talk to Mike Alvarado not long ago in Houston. I was at a fight, he was there, and he a little punchy too. So these guys, they take a lot of shots. I'm saying, I think Jonathan Banks, he's taking a lot of shots, man. So and it kind of shows. And like I said, so far, I don't see the results. I mean, where's the jab? Where's the combinations? Where is anything? He looked way better under Abel Sanchez. I mean, okay, let's play a game. A or B. Who did Gennady Golovkin look better with? A, Abel. B, Banks. I mean, come on. If you're being honest, 100% of you should say Abel Sanchez. But I know what you're probably going to say. Oh, well, they've only had 1.5 training camps. Well, that's enough. That's enough. I mean, actually, they had 2, but the first one was a little bit short. I get it. Going into Darby and Checo was a full training camp, but I mean, we should have seen some type of improvement by now, and we've seen a decline. I mean, it's been down, not up, So anyway, Kaz, what's up, Kaz? Had to bring this up again, dude. I watched the fight 3 times and scored it in the third. Some rounds after 70% of the round, I would score the round due to fighter trying to steal it in the last 30 seconds, which is annoying as hell for me. If you lost the majority of the round, you can't swing it back in the last 30 seconds. I got my scorecard below. And I read his scorecard, and a lot of people are telling me that I need to go back and watch it again. And I will. In fact, I mean, again, I'll make a whole video about it. We can talk about it. And also, in case there's probably like 2 or 3 people still listening out there. So I'm going to have a lot of changes coming up on the channel. I think I'm going to get back in front of the camera because I'm tired of like talking into a microphone. I'm actually going to go buy a tablet today and maybe a new microphone. I'm going to get an iRig, things like that. So going to be some, good improvements on the channel. I'll talk about it in another video because I doubt anyone is even listening out there. So, but if you are, hello, thank you. Let's see. Let me go to a short comment, and I'll probably hop off here. Not buying the hype, and I like to believe Kovalev has enough integrity not to take a dive. And I thought about that too. Well, shout out, Tony. I thought about that too. I mean, I was hoping, and especially like Kathy Duva. Like, I mean, to me, she seems like a good person. I mean, look, I know all promoters are, grimy people, whatever. But I mean, Kathy, I can't see her like really sitting down with Golden Boy and hashing out a plan to take a dive, you know. And I think if Golden Boy went to Sergey Kovalev behind, you know, Kathy Duva, the main, you know, promoter for Kovalev main event, you know, if they went behind her back, right, you know, to Kovalev, she would know. I mean, she would definitely know. And I think, again, I think we would be able to pick on some, there'd be some, there's always a breadcrumb trail. There's always, you know, just a little signal that goes, right there, you know, like maybe she'll make a comment like, well, I was really excited for the fight, but, you know, things happen. You know, there's some kind of encrypted comment that I think we might hear. So, or something, or even in the actual fight where Kovalev is pulling punches, or, you know, like I said, he goes down from something he shouldn't have gone down for, like a little weak ass, like let's say a body shot, and it hits like, you know, the hip bone, and he goes down. He's like, oh, I'm so hurt. Oh God, I'm hurt. You know, unless we see something just obvious like that, then, you know, I don't know. But I'm hoping we are, because I'm going to be watching. I definitely, because I keep hearing from people that I trust, okay, people that are connected to Canelo, people that are, you know, just directly connected to Canelo, are telling me it is rigged. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I really don't. So we'll see. Oh, and I agree, Canelo by decision. He will get it if he goes 12 rounds, whether he earned it or not. Well, of course he will. Of course. Here's Bingo. I suggest you rewatch the fight and look at Sergey's dirty tactics. Canelo and Golden Boy always have the advantage going into a fight. What do they know that we don't? And that's the point that I'm making, Josh. Exactly. What do they know that we don't? Like, again, why are they taking Sergey Kovalev when there's other people out there? There's plenty of other options. So, I mean, I'm with you. You get a like from me there, buddy. Okay, Canelo is known for gassing out a lot. Do you think that will play a big factor in this fight since he is fighting a light heavyweight? Well, maybe, and yes and no. One thing I'm thinking is, you know, he's not going to have a hard training camp, right? Because he doesn't have to cut weight. You know, so a lot of people aren't even, I don't think I've heard anyone talk. I heard one person mention this. I think it was someone from Ring Magazine, possibly, but I thought about it first in my head that, you know, he's not going to be like, you know, draining weight, cutting weight, melting down to make middleweight, because we know from what we're hearing is he's having trouble making middleweight. You know, even going into, you know, I believe Daniel Jacobs, he was having, you know, I heard he was having a lot of trouble making weight. So, you know, because he's going to have a comfortable, easy camp, you know, kind of like how he did against Chavez. Remember, and Canelo even talked about it after the Chavez, and that was at 164.5. He was like, look, you know, we had a great training camp. You know, I could eat whatever I wanted to eat. I could do, you know, just all I had to, I could focus on boxing and come up with a plan to beat him, and that's exactly what we did. So I think, again, you know, with him being heavier, I think it's going to benefit him. But yes, but the question is, you're right, will he gas out? I mean, who knows? I mean, you know, I was ringside even for Kirkland, and I saw Canelo gas out in like round 2, round 3. He was so tired. Go back and watch it. But of course, he knocked him out. I mean, that was a sacrificial lamb. Kirkland was there to be knocked out, but I was right there, like next to Jim Lim. You can go back and watch the video, and I can even circle. You can see me. I can show you guys. In fact, my header picture on one of my, my Facebook page, it's in one of my profile pictures. Anyway, I can prove it. I was right there, and I was watching with my own 2 eyes. He gassed out like round 2, round 3, and this was a younger, definitely a prime Canelo. So yeah, he does have problems with stamina. We know that. You know, we saw it in the Golovkin fight. We see it in every fight. So, you know, will he gas out being at a light heavyweight? That's a good question. But you got to remember, Canelo rehydrates, you know, at a light heavyweight all the time. He's always a light heavyweight. So I don't know. You know, I mean, off the top of my head, no, I don't think it's going to be an issue, because he's going to have an easy training camp, and he always rehydrates, you know, at a light heavyweight. So I think we're going to see just normal vintage Canelo. So in my opinion, if I had to guess. So, but anyway, good question. Okay, for the record, you claim to have boxing amateur background, but okay. We already settled this dispute. Look, right there, you guys can read my comment. You guys don't realize I boxed in the past, but I don't talk. I don't want to be one of those guys who, well, I'm a boxer. I don't talk about it. But if need be, I'll put a video up. I'll tell you what, I'll put a video on my channel, just a little highlight video of me boxing, you know, back in the day, and even currently. So, because I'm tired of hearing, you claim that I don't claim to be anything, so I can prove it. I don't just get on here and talk shit. So anyway, let's see. Kovalev killed a man and was in the gym next day. Outside distractions have no effect on him. But now, of course, I heard. Yes, he did. I heard. But I also heard he was very remorseful, and he was like taking care of the man that passed. He was taking care of his wife or family, something like that. Was giving him money, and I think he just hit it well. I think, but I don't know. I mean, that's what I heard. That's when I read up on it. It was devastating for Kovalev, and he thought about quitting boxing. He's still to this day giving them money and taking care of them and things like that. That's what I've heard. Could it be? I don't know. So what I don't. Again, I don't. I think a lot of problem in boxing with the fans and the media. We claim to know these people. Like even the Gennady Golovkin fans. We claim to know who Triple G. We don't know who he is. We don't have a clue. Not a clue. I mean, even look. Here's the thing too. You guys have to realize I've covered a lot of fights as press, and okay, the image that you see on TV is not who a lot of these guys are. Even the guys that are kind of acting like assholes, in the media, they're actually really cool people in real life, or could be vice versa. Like they could be really cool, and whatever. But so we don't. My point is how do we know? How do we know? How do we know? It just drives me crazy when fans, claim to know something about a fighter that they've never met, they've never talked to, they know nothing. So, I don't know. Kovalev killed a man in the gym next day. Outside distractions have no effect on him. I'm like, how do you know? I mean, I'm not trying to dog on your comment, but it's a good debate to have. Look, any debate is a healthy debate in my opinion, as long as you do it respectfully. Like I was talking about earlier, you're going to come on my channel and talk shit, and then I won't have nothing to do with you. So, okay, Kovalev is too slow and gets tired in the 5th round. The reasons Canelo is fighting Kovalev is because he can beat him. Canelo I agree. Okay, and honestly, that's kind of my prediction right there. In a nutshell, is I think Canelo's going to take him into some deeper waters. I don't know about round 5. I think Kovalev, he's a veteran. I think he can survive at least halfway. But I do think Canelo's going to take him into that deeper water and and get him out of there. So. Yeah, I don't want to see Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin. I want to see the rematch with Triple G and Sergey Darvinenko. Me too. Right now, look, and again, probably maybe tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. The next video I want to make is, where does Gennady Golovkin go from here? Right? What happens next? And I'll give you a little preview. He needs an immediate rematch. Okay, anything other than a rematch. Look, I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to support it. Look, Golovkin needs to get back in there and prove that he can beat this guy. And we're already hearing that about his mandatories and some unknown guys. They're talking about Moretta. They're talking about a couple other names they're throwing out there. Completely unheard of. Okay, Dominic Wade's. Okay, mandatories, like back in the day. Dominic Wade, mandatory. So no. We need an immediate rematch. So don't give me some BS mandatory that you're going to knock out in round 2, so you can go get another 30-40 million to fight Canelo in a trilogy. I'm telling you, if Golovkin does that, I will completely slaughter him on this channel. It will be my lifetime goal to completely bash him if he doesn't take an immediate rematch. I'm telling you now. So that's how strongly I feel about it. Okay, why didn't Canelo challenge the other young boxers in Kovalev's weight division? Like who? I mean, tell me who. Give me a list of who. Okay, my 20 have been paid and I will be watching. Okay, yeah, me too. I actually signed back up for DAZN. I said, I will never sign up for DAZN again. I was like, oh, okay, yes, you need my credit card number? Okay. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I said, oh, I will never do it. And I broke. Look, I'm a boxing head. There's a good fight on. I wanted to see it. And I'm like, damn it, they got my money again. Yeah, and I'm going to upgrade to the annual plan. I just did the monthly plan because I was like, all right, I'll throw him a 20. No biggie. I'll throw him a 20, and then I can back out if I want to. But I was like, man, just go for, just do it. Just do the whole, the whole annual plan. Because look, we got good fight. Actually the schedule in my next video, I'll go over a schedule. It's a pretty good schedule. Got a fight on tonight on the zone. The Usyk fight tonight. Okay, you got Anthony Joshua Ruiz coming up. You got Canelo-Kovalev coming up. You got the trilogy coming up. I mean, all that for like $89. I mean, sign me up, you know, like again. But look, I was pissed off with the zone because we were getting those garbage matchups. Even Chris Mannix, he works for the zone. He was talking about, you know, during the prelims for the Gennady Golovkin fight, he's like, you know, this is terrible. You know, like what? This is awful. Like what are we watching? Like it was such a mismatch. I mean, not one single fight made it past round 3 on the prelims. I mean, come on, it was complete mismatches. So, yeah. So anyway, they need to pick up their matchmaking, especially on the prelim fights or during the prelim fights or whatever. So. Okay, Alan Gonzalez. Everybody in the comment section sound like hypocrites. Yeah, you know, that's social media for you, buddy. Samuel Young. I'm looking forward to Sergey Colt beating Canelo, the PED junkie, and I hate that Canelo has corrupt judges in his back pocket. He doesn't have corrupt judges in his back pocket. He's got corrupt judges in every damn pocket, my friend. So that's a fact. Okay, this is a fixed fight. Okay, again, referring about that. I'm probably going to leave it here. Salty, your hero isn't going to get another payday. No, you're wrong.